place. Will that happen again today? Well, maybe so. I love those venue cameras. But let's talk about what today is all about and why today is special. Double points. If you're just joining us, well, hey, let's teach you what it's all about. If you have joined us, let's give you a refresher. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, it's double points day. Group A, they performed on Thursday. Yesterday, Group B, they had their chance to earn double points, and that leads us into today, which is Saturday. Group C, Influence Rage, Team Queso, Roars of War, and Titan Gaming. They get their opportunity to finally earn double points, and for all four of those rosters, Dave, they need it.
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, all four of these teams, they couldn't come sooner when it comes to double points. All of them on like that second page with the overall leaderboards. And me being a fanboy, Titan Gaming, we saw them online. It's LAN, fellas, all right? It's double points day on LAN. Today's the day for Titan Gaming, all right? I'm going to stick with that story all day.
Okay. Hey, now, Tiff, if you don't know this, Dave's a little bit of a wizard himself, all right? So when he says a team's going to do well, you go back to Zombie Boys in the past, okay, Dave? Nobody was calling them out all of a sudden. And they dominated anybody, all right? So if Dave is getting, today's Titan Gaming's opportunity. Today's Titan Gaming's opportunity.
Hey, they were starting.
What's up, brother?
Yesterday in the end of those drops, starting to more eliminations, kind of finding themselves. When you think about it, they were already talking about playing without their key player Crow, and now you kind of have to reestablish that identity, maybe transfer some of those roles around the team and get comfortable with what you're dealing with. And they started to look really good. Now, granted, what are those points going to look like once you start multiplying them by 2?
Yes.
Hopefully enough to throw them up.
I bend it.
Have to wait and see.
That's it. We'll have to wait and see. Game 1 will be underway shortly. Let's take a look at a bit of a recap of how the standings are shaping up to be. Now, Team Liquid take a massive lead, 240 over 195 of Alpha 7. Now, keep in mind, Alpha 7 is Group D. Their double points will be tomorrow. So who knows what kind of havoc they're going to wreak with their consistency. But Team Liquid, off the back of 2 incredible games, 98 points, Dave, put them in first.
Yeah, that's huge, too, because I was getting a little concerned for Team Liquid. I'm not going to lie. It was day 2 they were popping off. Then the earlier half of yesterday, we didn't see much from them. And they said, listen, Dave, forget about it.
Cool
right?
beans.
2 more games to go.
Beans are cool.
Back-to-back chickens, and with all their elims, I believe, 52 points in only 2 games. I mean, that's insane for Team Liquid.
Yeah. It's a really, really good result. Inco Gaming holding on tight to what they got. Hotchuk said they were going to drop all the way down, but there they sit in third place.
They're still there, baby.
They're still there, baby, and we'd love to see it in Hyper. They maintained the first page, but they didn't get there till the very last game yesterday, Tiff.
Yeah, there are some things, right? We've talked about their consistency when it comes to just their initial drop spots across a variety of our maps that we've been witnessing. And, Stars will be talking about a lot of things, and hopefully we get to hear from them a bit more later. But until then, it's more of just kind of correcting these small, cohesive mistakes, especially around communications through the decision-making. So once a lot of parts in particular get through that, I think we'll start seeing some real strong movements. But like I said, when you look at this, right, Alpha 7 Esports Death Wolves, those are 2 teams that have found themselves inside the top 5 despite not having those bonus points.
Let's take a look at 9 through 16 teams that desperately need points, and you'll notice all of Group C is on this page. So hopefully we'll be seeing Influence Rage, Team Queso, Roars of War, or Titan Gaming break into the first page for what
Just the world famous Mountain Blade Bannerlord player, dude. I download that shit again and start playing it. I got a new PC so I can play like the graphics at max. Looks peak.
That they make an effort today. We'll see how high they can go, but that drop off.
Madrid 15th UCL. Yeah, I just watched that. I just watched them win. They won like 2-1 or 2-0.
Catching up is needing to be done, but I want to hone our conversation a little bit more into Team Liquid because they are a team that is really with their consistency. Old roster was Loops, then picked up by Team Liquid. So we know the survivability is there, Dave, and they are surviving, but more importantly, they're thriving. They can slay out.
Yeah, I mean, they are popping off. They're doing a lot more than just surviving. I was looking at the top 5 damage dealers in the lobby, and they have 3 of them. They got Chief, they got Mythic, and Ayala. Chief with 37 total eliminations and 7,000 damage done so far over the course of the last 3 days, right? And then Mythic right behind them with 35 eliminations. So Team Liquid, they have this lobby under wraps, right? If there's any other squad that can really put up a good show against them, I have to say is going to be Alpha 7, but that's a tomorrow story, that's the double points tomorrow, right?
Right. And tomorrow's going to be wild, to say the least. Team Liquid, what I like about them, Tiff, is their ability to recover. We know they could be the best team in the lobby, but they didn't prove that in the first 4 games yesterday. But the last 2 games, when they finally woke up, they go back-to-back. Okay, the first team to do so. That showed volumes about their composure.
It does, and it's not like they hadn't won winner chicken dinners prior to day 3.
That's right.
So of no surprise, we knew they could lock it in when it came to Miramar and Erangel because they had won those maps prior. It's just they're the first team to go back-to-back throughout any of our days that we've seen thus far, kind of opening a new threshold for them. It's like, okay, look, maybe we just needed to have that slow burn start, maybe warm up a bit, and once you've really ironed it out, plus just the way that they were able to take control of a lot of those engagements across other teams on through that last map, it was just really impressive to see.
And also, like you said, they're not the only team, right, to win multiple times in a day. Alpha 7 is also there. Alpha 7, Team Liquid, they are 2 teams who hold the most wins currently, both sitting at 4. And let's not forget, Team Liquid winning Erangel map number 6 was the first time Alpha 7 had lost that map. They had a 100% win rate up until that point when it came to map 6, Erangel. But here they are, Alpha 7. Dave, second place with 0 double points so far. The consistency is there. Why are they so strong?
Listen, they're a tried and true team. They got the experience underneath their belt, and they're taking advantage of that. Revo, the highlight player right now with 38 total eliminations. My dude's almost got 9,000 damage done so far. So they are popping off. They are a well-oiled machine, and they're not even in the double points yet, right? So hopefully a team could put a stop to their momentum here today. That way the run's not going to be that difficult tomorrow for these other squads, because in Alpha 7 on double
She look like she know how to bake or what?
I want to stay away from if I'm these other teams.
Without a doubt, there are some teams that are getting bold.
What a good day, Spider, if you can get it for me. Oh, okay, buddy.
Today, any of the other 15 teams, right? You got to go against them, but it's never an easy task, and it has to make your, the hairs on the back of your neck raise up a little bit when you see them right in front of them. But they're a competition the other competitors have to get through, and one of those competitors happens to be Influenced Rage. And Tiff, Influence Rage is a team that is competing today and also getting double points. They've been hit or miss, though, but let's give them the respect. They are the returning America's champions.
Yeah, they really are, and they've kind of dabbled with some of the roster swap outs. We heard that yesterday, and we were curious, will Milo get subbed back out for Law, or will Law come back in? So I'm really curious to see. We haven't necessarily heard yet, but when we got to hear from them in that interview yesterday, they were talking about how that player was taking a step back to really analyze all of the mistakes that they were making in these early days of competition. Yeah, I think that's brilliant, right? Because if you kind of come back in with that information on a day that you're getting double points, you're going to make the best utilization out of that. And when I was kind of going back through some of their prior performances, I think
on a bad day, sis can get it 8th. What does little boy look like, Tiggleton?
Third place with not necessarily.
I don't think they look the same.
I think that will allow them, if they can even take it a step further.
Where's Wancho at, bro?
Throw some double-digit eliminations down, hit that ×2 bonus points. I think we're in for a good day for Influence Rage.
I think so, Dave. I don't know if you're with me, but out of the 4 teams, there's one more team that I think is going to perform well, but Influence Rage is the team that I think has the best chance to capitalize on double points.
You're trying to put me against Tiff already. It's too early, man. Influence Rage, all right, listen, today's your double points day, but me, being from NA, I have to go for Titan Gaming. I know
there it is.
They haven't been performing to everybody's expectations so far, and I'm going to chalk it up to it's a land thing, right? They need to get over that hurdle. Not only that, they lost one of their best players, so they're still trying to get that synergy going on the team. I was looking at the stats, and it looks like Rin and Redox slowly starting to pick up, their aggression here. Hopefully today's the day with it being bonus points day, baby, for Titan Gaming.
Hope so. Titan Gaming, one of their biggest things they made a comment on when we had a chance to interview them was they're making too many individual mistakes. Now, if you make too many individual mistakes, you can't come together as a cohesive unit, right? It's just not gonna work. So everybody needs to be on the same page, but everybody also needs.
Do you think tomorrow Energy will capitalize off double points?
Let's face it, that
no.
roster change is not something they wanted to do, but it's something they're gonna have to get through. After all, it is day.
They'll probably get lucky and do good a game or two. That's about it.
For double points, but you've had now 4 days on land. You should have had the jitters out of the way, and you should now be used to your environment and what's going on. Now, as far as another team that's going to be playing today for double points, it's Royals of War. And I think Royals of War is going to have a big surprising appearance today. And why is that? Well, Royals of War are one of only 9 teams, first and foremost, to get a win, to get that winner chicken dinner. Yesterday, they popped off on Miramar, 8 eliminations, okay? They were going against the best, but they only got 9th place, so their placement points need to improve, but they have showed that they can get the victory, and that was on day 2, map 1, Erangel. First place, 10 eliminations. That is a massive pop-off game. If they can get that today, we're talking 40 points, right? So if they can handle that, if they can start off strong, minus the curse, which we'll talk about in just a little bit, I think Royals of War is going to have a great day. So let us know in chat. Who do you think is going to perform well today? And they don't even have to be in double points. Are you rooting for Team Liquid, Alpha 7, Royals of War, Titan Gaming, Influence Rage? Who's it going to be? Let us know.
No one's cheering for Titan Gaming. No one likes those bombs.
Teams also have to figure it out. But yesterday we had these moments take place, and one of the conversations we've been having on the desk is timidness. And I'm getting tired of seeing teams be a bit too timid on the battlefield, right? It's like they're giving too much respect to the competition. And Be Bold is one of those rosters that had a moment of weakness as far as I'm concerned. Be Bold is a team that's been performing incredibly well. I know they can slay out with the best of them. In fact, you go to map number, I believe it was map number 8 yesterday, and Be Bold was slaying out with the best of them. I'm thinking this is going to be a standing ovation style of game. They take over Everest. They're at the top, but they've got All Glory Gaming in front of them, who had a wonderful day, or at least a wonderful day 1. So, you got Be Bold, who's at the top. They've taken over the peak of Everest. You've got All Glory Gaming in front. Be Bold knows the play to make here is to push onto AGG. They had shots from their off angle. So push up. So they start to do so. The smokes are out. They're making the effort. But then they realize All Glory Gaming's a little bit further than they were expecting. So what do? They stagnate. But the problem is, you see in front of you, Inco Gaming starts coming behind them. Now you got AGG in front of you. You've got Inco Gaming behind you. And you know that you're at the tippity top of Everest. There's going to be other teams rotating into you, especially with that new zone where it currently is. So Be Bold has to make a decision.
Go to the original cast was what happened to the game I love.
Well, they get into a vehicle and they decide to retreat. Unfortunately, they leave one of their teammates behind. So now, instead of being a 4-stack, they're now a 3-stack. They've got to battle against other 4-stacks, such as Team Liquid. They still got to deal with AGG. Inco Gaming from behind. And ultimately, they end up getting taken off the rotation by Team Liquid a little bit later. So that's a tough break, man. If they weren't so passive, if they wouldn't have just stagnated in that moment, they would have been just fine. So, please, timidness out of the way. Be aggressive, even if it's Alpha 7 in front of you. Make that push forward.
This is why can't PUBG just put all the scrims and tournaments to the same zone settings? There's always different zone speeds in every scrims and tournament.
But today,
well, there's one official rule setting for competitive. And if other scrims and tournaments don't follow that, then they don't follow that, you know?
Definitely helped them stay afloat on the overall leaderboards. Is like that mid-pack team. The thing with
just how come you never watch Party Apex? Because my viewers are PUBG mobile based. I'm not going to view a party a game that my viewers don't even watch. I'll just watch that by myself. Blast music.
Just to kind of put a bow on it here, and maybe another player on the squad kind of pick up some slack here, so it's not all just on that one player, right?
That's right. Well, their Erangel, the Sandhawk is solid, but Be Bold. They just need to be a little bit better, and I know they can be. Be bold, Battlefield. Hey, Stars has been talking his stuff. Now, granted, he's a little bit quiet yesterday.
I have a tournament in an hour and a half, chat. I'm not going to be able to watch all the games.
Stars in Hyper. Let's see what Stars.
But the tournament should only be like 5 games, something like that.
We are with
pretty quick.
Stars from and Hyper. Your feelings from today?
Was a very, very rough day, to be honest. Especially, like, it's a lot of issues, to be fair. Almost all of our games could have been better, but yeah, it's a good learning experience.
Yeah, no fucking shit, all your games could have been better. You did horrible.
It's a good thing that you take it like that. I mean, what do you do when you have a day like this? What's tonight gonna be like with the team? Are you guys gonna talk it over? Are you guys gonna say just check it off? What's the conversation?
Mainly, it's about forget the bad mood and learn about our mistakes. That's it.
Well, I mean, we're just starting stars, so we have chance.
Forget about the bad mood and working mistakes. Okay, valid.
Great days in the future. We're just starting, so let's go.
That's a bit deceiving getting at Stars. He seems so quiet there and just silent, but also he could be animated like he was here, unfortunately, being eliminated during Game 3, Tiff.
Yeah, it's really tough, right? You start looking in these moments, but something from the interview that's been relatively consistent with a lot of our players that we've been speaking to, it's how do you correct these mistakes that you are seeing in that day and then kind of apply it on your next play day? Because granted, these players are playing 5 days a week for 3 weeks in a row. So if you can iron out all of those mistakes within the first 5 days of gameplay, that is what I am looking for in specifically. And he already had mentioned all our games yesterday, they could have been better. You know, we're not happy with the way that we've been performing, and we would like to look at those individual mistakes, whether that's timing, whether that's rotation, making sure that everyone's in their correct roles and maybe watching their backside to prevent people from rotating in or giving those comms to let people know. So I think in a lot of those moments, once you start ironing them out, we are hopefully going to see some better moves, because granted, they did drop down the overall standings quite a few spots, and you know most of that, they've already had their bonus points. They locked in 30 of them, so without those, they're sitting below triple digits. So I'd really like to see them kind of step up today.
Yeah, Dave, you could see how hard that Game 3 loss hit them, right? And we talked about their highest highs and their lowest lows. When you bring that intensity, right, like they did to E7 after battling them on Ruins, we knew there was a potential that if things started going bad, they were going to take that hit hard.
Yeah, we were kind of chatting about that, and right there kind of proves like what we were kind of going towards, right? And that's Star, the IGL. And if your IGL is getting tilted midday, that's not what you want to see, right? So hopefully Stars can kind of...
Where the fuck is Macho at?
You know, let those emotions show at the end of the day during the VOD review and just keep laser focused throughout the game day, right?
Laser focus, that's the name of the game. We'll see how well they do. Of course, NHype are one of the favorite teams out there, and I know they want to represent NA well. They were even given a shout-out yesterday during their interviews. But, Dave, we have a special interview with Titan Gaming, and it's going to be Redox. We get to hear what he has to say. Sarpak, what's going on?
Hi, guys. Here we are, hours away from match day 4, and I'm here with Redox from Titan Gaming. Redox, you're about to play double points today. What's the strategy going to be like today for the team?
We're going to try to play more aggressive and try to not get as many third parties. We are still improving on our communication. Our strategy also will be the same, but we are improving. Our synergy also isn't the best. We have one new player, and we hope for the best today and do as many points as we can on this double day.
Are you going to go for more kills or for better placement?
I think we'll go for more kills, but at the same time we'll try to play with a good position as well.
Well, let's hope everything goes as planned. We'll go back to you guys.
All right, Dave, so get more aggressive. I like that, because Titan Gaming, from what I remember from their online play, they were one of the more aggressive teams, right? So maybe they're going to go back to their bread and butter.
Yeah, I mean, this was a team online that would just farm every single lobby they were in, right? So I do like the game plan. They recognize the importance of double points and how they I think one thing he was missing, though, is just staying alive and moving together, rotating.
I'm tired as hell, chat. I need this first game to start.
Seem to lose one on these early game rotates, and maybe it's the communication thing he was mentioning. So hopefully today, stay alive. You know, stay alive, fight as a team, as a unit, and we might see them capitalize on these double points.
I hope so. Stay alive, Tiff, right? Be aggressive. That's their main things they're going to be focused on today. But they also said they want to avoid third parties. How do you go about that? I actually think aggression helps you avoid third parties because you're finishing the fights quicker.
I think there's two different ways to look at it, and that is definitely one of them. If you're hyper aggressive and you just push in knowing that you've already analyzed the wherewithal of where the 4 players are, if you're taking a fight where you have player advantage, you should be able to clean that up relatively quickly, whether that's getting a pick from distance or maybe mid-range to really allow your fraggers. But some of the players that we've seen, specifically, I'll go ahead and highlight All Glory Gaming and Alpha 7. The way they've been approaching some of their engagements is they're kind of splitting around, right? They're going for an ultimate flank. We've even seen NRG Galaxy kind of do that as well. And if you can force your enemy into a disadvantageous situation, I think that allows you to really collapse upon them.
The Energy got 0 points game 1.
Let's go. Today it's starting great now.
JK.
Game's pretty over?
Nope.
Those rotations in the mid game so that you're on cleanup crew as opposed to the team that is getting third party.
I like that, Tiff, laying down the law.
What you mean it's not over? The game hasn't even started, mother trucker.
I know. Back in, okay, for Influence Rage. They tried it with Milo yesterday. It didn't work out. And well, at least I don't know if it did or not. And the reason why I say that is because they did say that Milo was coming in because he was supposed to provide more gun power. And I don't necessarily think he did, but we do know the overall intention was to, you know, scout out how is the team overall looking, how are the other teams looking.
That guy didn't provide shit.
Dave,
fucking drop him.
By subbing out Law yesterday, Law's now back in. That he got
Law just has no socials, bro. Goddamn.
For today's competition.
Yeah, I mean, I know
that's fucking random.
You're rooting for, so I'm hoping.
This guy. Who the fuck is Blood?
Swap in every other day, I just don't think is the play, right? I think if you're going to swap a player,
wait, we only viewer partying 1 hour of this, basically, I think.
What the fuck? They got stars in their jersey. They counting fucking Americas like fucking worlds.
Being on that land, right? So swap in every other day, like tomorrow if they swap again.
Do they?
Like what are they?
Yeah, they got 3 stars in their jersey.
Show up and you know,
I don't know.
We'll be there.
That's right, Synergy. Milo, he only got 3 eliminations.
They Americans they won, but
that was brought in to slay out.
You do that for fucking worlds, not fucking.
It's just with Deer.
Players out like that, but it's true. At least if you're telling me you're bringing him in to slay out and he doesn't, well, he didn't do it for you. So Law's back in. But Dave, I love that point.
Bring him back.
Like give him. But bring him back. Give him some time to adjust. You know.
No hot jukes.
He's there for a reason.
No hot jukes, dude.
And Tiff, Eco Gaming.
Today's gonna be a bad day, bro.
I've been very impressed with them yesterday.
For
you know,
real,
a bit lackluster, but
and
they
the
did
stream
have
right
that
now.
pop-off day 2.
Daddy's angry.
They do sub in Gary for Inabete, so that's a big hit.
Gary for Inabete?
Quite a bit. They could be.
Is Gary just that guy?
Yeah, it just depends, right? What are the overall
Dude,
vibes
what's your
from the
time at,
team
dude? You're ahead
after
of me.
day number 3, thinking of the long-term what's going
what
to
are you?
work best for them, because they've only won 1 game thus far.
Hope you had a good day.
Back
You know.
on day 2, drop number 4 in Sandhawk, right? And we only see that map once. So what are we going to bring to the table? How are we going to seek to improve? Because that's the tough part, right? We're like looking at the overall standings, and yes, they're into that top 3. They're actually one of the teams that has made the most of those bonus points with 58 points. And granted, you don't have those. You're still sitting in triple digits, and the only real 2 teams that are going to be outliers to you are Alpha 7 and Team Liquid. So if you show up today, start throwing down against maybe those Titans of the lobby, then maybe we'll talk after that. But hopefully Gary subbing in will go hard.
Hey, Gary, good looking dude as well. All right, if Luke's got the kill, he slay out the whole
said
lobby. He slay out the whole. I'm confident. He
What the
slay
fuck?
out the whole lobby. So I wish Gary the best of luck today. But big shoes to fill. Inabete's the real deal. Okay, so they're going to be hurting just a little bit.
Bro, skinny girls with a BBL look so weird.
For a reason, Ariel map number 1 is about to be underway shortly, and I am excited to start it. And the reason why. Who's going to pop up? We talked about this curse of the double points teams. First it was in Hyper. Pop off game 1, then they were non-existent. Then yesterday was AGG. Huge game. And then non-existent after. Will we see a return of Group C? Influence Rage Team Queso, Rules of War, Titan Gaming, will they have a good game? Well, at least I hope they do. Without further ado, let's hop into map number 1, Erangel. Dave, Spider Tip, take it away.
Yeah, we're gonna do that, right? Because here, we don't want a curse. We don't want a curse. Dave and I will just kind of make sure that doesn't happen. Regardless, and drop number 1, Erangel yesterday, All Glory Gaming, yes, they had that 52-point win,
curse.
but a large majority of that came from their ability to take advantage and take space in that zone. They really threw down on that eastern side. So considering where we see the circle go today, Dave, we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, we'll have to see. No curses here, not yet. Now, if this team who wins this game gets a pop-off performance, and they are with those bonus points, and they don't perform today, then the curse is real, without a doubt. But I need 3 confirmations for this.
La Madrid.
Here.
A la
Well,
Madrid.
A la
Madrid.
Reflections candle lit today, so I'm not 100% certain.
Goops, we're gonna need to have a long conversation about the scoreboard that I saw.
If you guys haven't seen it, go check the VOD. It was a good but thank you so much for
I saw NGX being in 16th place.
Well, they got fucking
10th overall. What do you mean? We saw 16th.
10 overall.
Dude.
Bro said overall because he knows his position in the week is ass, dude. You're that weekly beauty. This.
You think Madrid would be okay with that placement?
It does look like it will be favoring them.
I mean, bro.
So Team Liquid, they will need
Madrid have fucking 11 players. We have 2. 2 basically are playing the fucking game right now.
Wrap all the way up there.
Who are the other 2 that aren't playing the game right now?
Who is playing?
But getting into the mix here, we already
I'm here to watch PMSL Americas.
Mm-hmm.
Death Wolves up here
Poncho,
as well.
screen share.
Like, this is something that you don't normally
Yes, sir.
see.
Yes, master.
That dick eating is wild.
Getting some spicy possible early game skirmishes here.
And that's
Hello.
the other thing, right? Like, if we're going to get into a map number 1 and start getting into that early action, throw me in. But for Team Liquid, it's all about separating out, making sure that they're kitted with the loot that they prefer to start things off with. Because, mind you, granted, they got 55 bonus points yesterday on
did you see
points, and that's massive.
G2 beating PRX or something?
They would be in second to
Nah,
Alpha
but
7
Harvey
by
said
about
it
10
last
or
night. Like,
so
how
points.
did
Still
G2 beat
very
PRX,
close,
dude?
and
Like,
one day alone could change that, but I would love to see them.
and
carry
then
that
I'm like,
momentum
I don't know,
from the
dude. I didn't even
final
watch
two
that
drops
shit, bro.
yesterday
Because
straight
Energy didn't make
into
it,
this.
and
Because if
Demon
you guys
won
think about
sub.
it, they just won a map on Aaron Gale, and we're returning.
Oh, look at Energy's playing.
Number 4.
Wait, Energy's
See if they
reference?
can run it back.
Yeah, without a doubt. And you know,
NRG?
typically, too, when teams look
12th
for
place?
those,
Wait, I
they
think
kinda
I
look
know
at
that
the
team.
top dogs in the lobby. I know.
Team I should have fucking been in.
Who's up today?
Titan, I think.
All the time, just to
And that's all I can remember.
replicate
I can go
one
back.
of their play styles or
Maybe we
plays
can
or
even see it
whatnot,
from
right?
here.
So with that in mind, you have
The
to
women
consider
in
some of these other
stars,
teams
bro.
that-
He's talking about Caitlyn Clark, bro. They have one star, and then Cameron Brink they can push.
at Team Liquid
Wait, watch
now
what?
with the same sense, you know,
The star
to
interview.
really study them, learn them, and figure out that secret sauce.
Hmm.
So
Aye.
we'll see what Team Liquid could do here today.
Yeah, definitely.
What's this time at?
Let's see what Star said.
One nade, maybe some smokes. I don't hate what we're witnessing from them. And when you think about their position in terms of where that circle is pulling, they're going to be on that western side, kind of situated around Entity 7 and Alpha 7 nearby. But we really need to get a good lay of the land, because we think back to drop number
Womp
1
womp.
yesterday. Like I mentioned, All Glory Gaming was the team that was able to hold that eastern side of the zone, really start taking a lot of space. And well, currently SLR is sitting just on the inside of that zone in front of them. I heard we have an interview. We chatted with some of the team, and honestly, I'd love to hear it.
Better than the first 2 days, but we still need to make a lot of improvements. We try to make some adjustment to our tactics due to the double point system. We try to play more on the edge and try to capture teams that are
fuck was
rotating.
What the fuck?
It didn't turn out so well.
Bro, there's zero aura right here. No aura.
And we will definitely try
Where's
to
that one
adjust
SLR
a
guy with
bit
the
better
fucking mouth
tomorrow.
open? Oh, is that him?
No, that's not it.
Is it not him?
No, I think it's definitely not him, because this white Ellie. White Ellie wouldn't do that.
Got us controlling though.
Has to be the Dragon K guy. What's your time?
42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36. Alright, pause 35.
36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31,
Yeah,
30.
definitely
Hey,
agree.
but dude, are you there? Yeah,
you know,
dude. Dude,
when you
hello?
change up the
Dude.
game plan because you have those double
Dude.
points opportunities, maybe
Hello?
you're overthinking it, right? Maybe the team comms get a little
what's the
chaotic
Sigma?
and they're like, hey, there's 3 fights. Maybe we don't want to go for this. Maybe we do.
Whoa, not even
Just
aiming at
because
him.
you do have those double
Dude.
points, it might
We're
kind
just
of
trying
get
to
in the
scare
way
him
of
off.
The viewership came because she marketed
Bruce
Caitlyn
Lee.
like she was Steph, then Steph shit on her. When did Steph
Lee
ever
mentioned?
shit on Caitlyn Clark?
SLR, one of the
Wait,
teams
Bruce
to
Lee
qualify, right?
Robbins?
So they qualified
On the
for a
US?
reason, and
Monster, you know I hit 100 kills overall.
It might not
Did
work
you?
in your favor, and
Are you proud of me?
going to be at the bottom. So I'm really
I'm very
curious
proud
to
of
see
you,
like
kitten.
next week when
Were you the first one to hit
But I'm
100
still
kills?
fourth swagger.
will opt to go
Nah.
for that same
Dude,
plan
I'm not
when it
proud of
comes
you.
to their double points.
No, it's
Try to
because
be more
the
aggressive, or
people above
if
me,
they
they already
just
played
go
6
back
more
to
games more than me.
basics.
Sometimes
Okay.
you just gotta bring it back and work more simple.
So you're gonna be first place
than
tomorrow.
Try and make things
Fraggers.
overcomplicated. Alpha 7 on your screen. We saw them taking some shots
Huh?
at Furia. It's kind of like they're mirroring
What?
each other as they work.
Are you gonna
towards
be
that
first
next
place tomorrow
center
for
zone.
frags?
Death Wolves though have some good positioning.
Man, I don't
here
care about. I just want to
in
be
the
top 5
buildings and
overall.
just kind of chilling. They're gonna be around Influence Rage and
I
I think he's mistaking Sabrina for Caitlyn. He is, which is why he's dumb. He doesn't know what he's talking about. But yeah, he's still talking about it.
More aggressive focus on those third parties. So
Bro, I think today's INS double point day.
if they start doing that in drop number 1, or if they're just kind
I
of
don't know,
limit
baby.
testing
I don't
the
fucking
lobby,
know,
'cause that's
baby.
how I
Kiss
always
me.
approach match number 1.
Just kind of get that snowball going.
INF,
So it does look like they did some
Team
scouting. They
Cheese.
still have a little boar
No.
out
Team
there in the
Cheese.
distance. Was on the high ground. Might have recognized the Death Wolves did get to that compound before them because they got some vehicles
Dick
outside.
cheese.
So Influence Rage going to be just kind of.
Oh, wait, I think it's Death Wolves, INF.
in the north, and we still got N Hyper.
Titan.
Remember,
INF,
the
Team
Zards
Cheese,
really early on,
ROW,
and the Death Wolves
Titan.
right behind them. Now they're all the way on the east side of circle number 1.
I have
So they're also
DW,
split. So if one of them
INF,
wants to get caught off guard,
Titan.
and
No
Doc
DW,
is probably going to be
pendejo.
thirsty
Wancho,
as
if I'm
well.
right, you have
So
to give me a
N
smooch.
Hyper going for it.
Motherfucker, I'm looking at it right now. Oh, wait, no, yeah, DW then.
It's true. I was curious to see where 9Z was going to put themselves because there's been a lot of action.
And Jake's need double point day desperately.
Hiding underneath them, fire dropping.
Who said that?
Only yes.
At one point, we had 2 solos from opposing
Oh,
teams
God.
that were on either edge,
Things.
just locked under
Yeah, what is your double
the
point day?
Bro,
bridge.
in the final, it'd be different.
Another
Lufa and
team
Ralph need double HP day.
all chaos break loose. So it's
Double
not
HP, double damage, fucking.
They still lose.
Dude.
area, but inside the water.
Bro still dropping half.
Devious still one taps them.
Their bonus day yet either. They are going to be in 14th place on the overall leaderboard, so they got some work to do here. And I think a lot of
Bro,
these teams on the
got some
bottom,
fucking
just
jokes
based
today,
on
huh?
the last couple
Is
days,
Lufa gonna be locked in then for
you know,
finals?
reviews
Because you
that
said
we've
it's gonna
been
be
seeing and
different.
hearing, they all recognize the
I
game
hope
we
so,
use,
bro. I
and
fucking
that,
hope.
you know, we've
You
been
tell
making
me how many
micro
games has he
mistakes,
played?
and,
Like
it
80?
might be
60?
because they're
How many
at that
point-
land
how many games they
environment,
played?
you know, the
60,
pressure
I think.
up just a little
More than
bit.
So,
60
like-
now.
Be the first time they're meeting,
We have
they're
more than
taking it
60
personally,
fucking
so
games,
factors.
no KP,
But now as we get
no
to the
awareness,
later half of the week,
no
you
nothing,
would
no
hope
bitches.
those kinks are
And it's
are,
gonna be different in finals.
ironed
I
out
doubt it,
by
man.
now. So definitely looking forward to seeing.
Not
how
trying to be
the
that
Bucks
guy, but
perform
like.
and shake up the
Not
league.
trying to be that guy, but I think next year's your year,
Oh,
Coops.
100%. And I love that we're hearing
You
that
got
they're
it next year,
trying to
Coops. Don't
identify
trip,
their
dude.
mistakes. I'm just ready for them to be like, no, this
I
is
need,
what we
like, 5 more
exactly
years.
messed up
Fucking
on.
hell.
This is
Yeah, the game won't be dead by then, but I hate to break it to you.
Oh.
But Titan Gaming, they
Wait,
said
is
they
he not a
wanted to
fraud
get
no
more
more?
aggressive, and well, a good
He hit one bullet.
That's it.
shot there
He hit
on
one bullet, dog.
hitting
Out of 32 that he
on
shot.
vehicle, and you can see Rin
It was
He's-
a heady. You have never seen that
left
red
already
fucking hit marker in your life.
vehicle of their own because
Coops, you also never seen your fucking name beside the Wikipedia being first place.
these hills,
Ooh.
right? They are just
Dang.
a few bullets, maybe
Yeah, you've never held a trophy up on a stage, buddy.
Damn.
Neither
Bro,
of
ESL doesn't
y'all.
fucking count. ESL doesn't
Neither of
fucking count,
y'all.
bitch. Shut up.
Neither of y'all. That's a land stage holding the trophy up. You're never gonna experience that, buddy. You're never gonna experience
There
it.
was
You wanna
10
make yourself
teams,
trophy.
and one of those teams had Alucard. Like, and a woman.
Hey, Alucard won Americas, bro. What we saying, dog? What we saying?
For the time being,
Carry Coops to his.
Bro, and first place, like 5,000 placement points, like 5,000 points. What the fuck is even that?
Shots downrange at them, forcing them to not
A different point system back then. It was like 30 for a kill, like 500 for a win or some shit like that.
30 for a kill? What the fuck?
Yeah, the point system was fucking weird as shit. Dude, you remember back? Oh, yeah, I probably don't remember. But OG PUBG, like when it first dropped, comp was like 500 for a win and like 1 for a kill. So it was like,
a lot, but
it was like you either won the game
So you
or
actually win.
like it was just straight. Like there would be like 50 people like second to last circle because no one ever won the fight because there's no benefit to it unless you had to fight a team to get inside zone. But like everyone just like camped so hard.
Motherfuckers doing it on the cars.
Granted,
Wait.
they've got to keep on
Are we
moving
real?
north, and for the fact that they've started at military base. And
I'm
have
big boy.
catapulted
I get no love.
in front of Furia and have sandwiched
What?
themselves in between where Alpha
What the
7
Sigma?
is sitting.
Big boys deserve love except Nox.
And interesting, right? Because we want to see them pop off in terms of those eliminations. You called it out in the top of show.
Nox versus Joey versus J7. Who wins?
J7.
J7. In terms of eliminations with Revo, just ahead of them, only by 1.
No, like in PUBG, bro. PUBG skills 1v1.
J7. They're going to be grouping up for the time being. And
Joey
pointed out Alpha 7. They got a little 3-1 split going on.
I got Nox. I'm not gonna lie.
I think I'm taking Joey over J7 pretty easily. Like this J7 guy is like.
I mean, this J7 guy has never seen a 16th place in America.
The most optimal spot.
Yeah, because he's always been carried.
What you mean, dude? Joey had 24, the carry. Chico the GOAT.
Chico's washed as fuck. 24 is just a fragger. And they had fucking.
Who was their 4th puncher?
The Fears, dude. They had Fears.
That GOAT.
Like,
that guy made it cool back in the day.
Fears has got to be like the worst player that's ever been to Americas, I think, in my opinion.
Nah, I mean, this NRG team.
Nah, we're still going back to like TC, bro. I think one of TC's players definitely the worst.
Once that blue really finalized,
what's his own?
That Land guy was pretty fucking bad.
Yeah.
Of that zone and just start
What happened to you, bro, for professional hater? I mean, I just added the hater part.
That white Elegy guy is like the worst I've seen though so far ever.
Hey, he's in SLR right now, isn't he?
I do respect this because if we're gonna have full healthy teams moving into the later stage of this drop, oh, we're in for some action.
Yeah, for sure.
Where's Valak? That guy inherited all of King A's skills, so he's goated.
2-2 split going on right there, and then the next
Imagine being made by King A.
I think the worst player I've ever played against is Level X Beast X.
J7 better than Joey? I don't think he's better than Joey. I think Joey definitely better than J7.
Why are you talking shit about Beast X, dude? Come on now.
But I think he's like probably the worst player I've ever played against.
Are you being racist?
Level X Beast X or like 4 Bros. One of them.
Master OP.
Master OP.
4 Bros Leon.
4 Bros Leon.
Fucking fraud.
4 Bros is hilarious. It's like they're just so bad. Destined to get last place.
They got money though, man. They bought the slot from this fucking chick scammer bitch.
Who scammed you?
Oh, you know.
Was her name Jules by chance?
If I speak, I'm in big trouble.
How are you in big trouble, bud?
Yeah.
You gonna play for? You
He's the one that fucking scammed me.
I'm like,
Jules,
trouble.
Jules in the city, fucking scammed me like a 10.
Not really that aggressive. Like we.
Address is.
Well, like you said, it is only game number 1.
Attached to the fucking matter. She been going everywhere around the fucking world with the 10K.
Why is Spec knocked?
Buying blue labels every day.
Well, what do you think Spec is not? Because he's good or bad at the game? Thirsted. Vay with a knock.
They go.
Yo, push it. Push him. Take the fight to him right now.
On the left, that rotation we were talking about.
Fade WQ.
Well, they've decided to butt heads, and Inco Gaming is just going to decide to rotate
They're so far
around them. They don't want to get caught up.
Oh, they doing this to it?
For now, you can see.
Nice,
Pendrino. Potentially trying to stick this res. Granted, we've got this.
What? It did no damage.
Maybe get your team out of there.
Aye.
Yo, I'm saying it's the guy on the top of the bug is 1 HP right now.
He's so fucking low.
He's dead.
No.
So both NRG and AGG able to pull off the time.
Well, he actually lives.
He was so low.
He's not gonna live though.
No.
In the car right now.
Well, look
Oh
at
wait.
that. That's gonna make
He made it in.
The sun was chunking.
Wait, but if they kill NRG, they get the best part.
Choco's
Good
special.
job, buddy. Fucking fat fucking. Huh?
Bro, that's your twin, bro. Chill out.
I ain't that fat.
Yeah, you are.
Wait, then it was right on him. No, the fuck, I'm not. He has the biggest tits, double D.
Double D. 34 double Ds.
Keep those mollies flying, keep those frags going, wanting to let them do the brunt of that work. We're already grabbing Nox. You can see there, Archerson able to open it up, and let's see. The train comes in though.
Dude, are you serious right now?
Come on, Kowalski, approach up.
Meanwhile, in the front line, the SK12, the shotgun to the face, and looks like
this guy a fraud?
Flush out. flush out Furia. Furia, I believe they have one more player alive.
How's the last guy down
We're
here?
coming back for
Arthur
seconds here.
Sin
Okay,
says
so
fucking
not
shit. This ain't
opting to go for
clutching
the survival
nothing.
strats here. Looking for the revenge.
You're going to lay it all the line. You got a 1v3, and that's all that matters for you. Opening it up with the frag. Hopefully it does the brunt of the work, but Rataboy from Deathwolves has just been so powerful in a lot
Maybe I should like post a story, be like, yo, any dog shit or time teams that want to drop the roster, you know, peep the resume, peep the Wikipedia.
Artisan is finally disengaging from
So I can see what Chipotle fucking tourney earnings. Yeah.
But you have to be quite cautious, right? Because the moment
Oops,
you
why
drop
couldn't you
the
just-
mountain,
Why couldn't you just let me have that tourney, dude?
going to be like shooting fish in a barrel.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
J7.
And their back is going to be exposed too.
Notice how he won that tourney without fighting me a single time that tourney. That just shows that. You're welcome.
One
We're not
try,
running
I
it.
got him by 40 points.
You're fucking shit.
Star's phone got stolen somehow, and he got instantly locked out. What?
Talking about the next circle,
Oh yeah, this guy posted a story saying that my phone got stolen in Brazil and my phone was unlocked.
How do you?
Why the fuck was it unlocked?
Star's top 3 dumbest people.
Well, if you're gonna show up,
Let me leave my phone unlocked in Brazil.
We saw this happen yesterday, but
like
to
this.
break the
To who?
ankles like that,
Was that a
ain't no
Starlight
way,
reference?
regardless
Was
of
that a
that,
Starlight
over to
reference?
Inco Gaming. Now,
It's
mind
free
you,
reference.
we just saw NRG Galaxy kind of going at arms with All Glory
Oh,
Gaming.
shit.
But
Oh,
as soon as Inco
shit.
Gaming decides to rotate in, this is
Ah,
Yo,
man,
save
energy
it, go.
Fate, though, had some
Just
really
doing
powerful moves
MKB.
yesterday, carrying that
Oh,
momentum into
oh,
today,
oh.
looking straight down at Nunes.
Doesn't blow up.
Maybe 10 HP. It needs to keep that
Where is
moving.
blood
Pops in the
going?
whip.
What's
Honestly,
this,
if you run him over,
this
I'm
so hot?
not gonna hate it. I'm not
Last
gonna
one
hate
alive
it.
though. Last one alive. Getting shot from multiple
Hey.
angles, but it is going to be Inco.
You're getting grenaded,
Flush
Fate,
him
move,
out.
dude.
He is cooking a
Stop
grenade.
shooting
Get
nothing,
ready.
dude.
Toss his grenade in, face their
Wait,
What's
what's
that?
that hit
That-
effect?
Fate nowhere to go.
Woo! Let's go! NRG 1
I'm
point.
telling you, these frags
Well,
are the
today's been a
biggest
great day so far,
MVP
dude.
of our
Madrid win,
lobby, and if
NRG
you
3
have
dog
resource
shit. Let's
management,
go.
you carry those into the end
Wait,
game, but
A7
here's
dead
the
by
surprise.
Liquid?
Alpha
What the
sends
flip?
esports down and out.
You
One
Hello,
kidding me
elimination
right now?
to their
You kidding me
name
right
for
now?
the time being. Gonna be a tough start
What?
for them, considering all things yesterday.
He left his phone unlocked in a public venue? Yeah, Starlight's gotta be stupid.
Duo of them left, and we'll see what that rotation looks like for them.
My phone was either in my pocket or in my hand. It would never be put on a table or anything ever when I was traveling.
Threat to them. Granted, one member already down, 3 up. They gotta focus on healing.
2 double point teams.
Yo, let's go. Titan dying too, bro.
Wait, then that passed NRG first, dude.
What if they just don't ever gain any points?
Running into each other, inactive, really low in the health department.
That'll be okay
Trying
if
to
they're
get
like
the
at
last
15 and then
kill
energy
off
in that
time.
left, so I get picked up and then
Fortunate
I'm
for
like,
them,
yep,
Smoke will
thank
be
you.
providing the soft cover,
Yep.
and the smoke is gone right now.
Yeah, what the
They
fuck?
know exactly where inactive is. And
Yo!
they're popping
Oh
up
my
a
God.
shot from behind. from
Federer
Stars.
is bun.
Why is Starlight stand leaning, spraying it at someone?
Gaming fall with 2
Hit the crouch, buddy. Hit the crouch.
4 points for that game. A tough start, albeit for the other
Damn.
squads that are able to hit
We
that
must
res
celebrate
and
with
kind
some
of
hot.
focus on that end game. ND7, right? We saw it in Arendelle, map number 1, really chilling inside
Wait,
of
what
building
did you
towards
actually
that
say?
end game. Had some
Yo, who said that
mistimings
to you?
in
Who-
terms of the
wait, you
third
didn't
party
even
to
finish
put
the
that pressure and
sentence.
maybe go for a
Who
win.
said-
But to
who
kick
said that?
things off
Me, Kim?
against
Who did
Deathwolves, we've seen them be able to look for angles, but we have to be
Coops?
a
did?
little cautious
No, I'm not
of
gonna say
what
it.
that time for stage
Just tune in
looks
first
like.
that I see is only us being racist. What did only us saying that was racist?
Why did Coop say that was racist, chat?
Yeah, chat. Why is Coops racist? Can we cancel him?
E7
To be or
just
not
getting
to be?
ripped to shreds
Coops
here.
are racist.
They're going to be right between Influence and Hyper, trying to keep
Why don't you
up
ask, was that for that tournament yet or
play
no?
zone here. So
They
Influence
haven't
is one of
sent
the
them.
teams with the double
Motherfucker,
points.
they're scamming me.
Tonight,
They're
got
definitely
2
scamming you.
eliminations so far. That'll be 4 points total. They have a journey ahead of them.
On foot too. It's going to be very tough. And Team
I mean, we
Liquid
definitely
already
won,
on
but-
4 eliminations.
It's
Kind of
women doing
tied
the
with
math.
Some of the teams in the lobby that are shooting
What?
before. You can see there's a looking at us.
What?
Trying to grab that
Honcho.
situation, not scared.
Yo, NRG, this guy hates women.
No, dude, no, I don't.
You're just giving away
I'm a
your
they them, so
location
like
also,
whatever
and
you're telling me right now, you're
extending that
you're
right from your
homophobic.
vehicles, doubling back on over.
See ya.
Things moving. Look, a lot of our teams.
Wait, you said I'm
this is
getting
where
points?
Everything starts to collapse. And
Wait.
double points.
Wait, Fran,
And then All
in the
Glory
open?
Gaming, and even though you looked so strong on drop number 1,
Actually,
Arendelle
man,
yesterday, it's not going to
cover.
be the same today.
Oh, now in the open.
Team trying to avoid the curse of the double points. The winner chicken dinner in game number 1. But Royals of War still alive as a 4-man unit in the hard cover. Reflections with the crystal ball out here tonight, so we'll see what they can accomplish from their current position. But the Death Wolves now.
Wait, the other.
Damn.
True.
He got fucking dick down like a fucking slut.
And Death Wolves, they've got to get into that next circle. And
What?
one of our double
What
teams
the fuck?
is going to be Team Queso. They're still a 4-stack just inside the next circle. They're going to have the main coverage here.
Wait, where's the other gun?
Where Death Wolves
Ooh, CDBS? Yo, this guy's starting shambles.
I'm kind of curious to see how that looks.
Bro, he probably looted like one building and left.
Bro.
Center zone.
Who's SLR? Why are they last? Because they're NA and they're trash.
You can see Sean over there on that eastern side.
Wait, Liquid's dead as shit.
Nah, Liquid just crashed his TQ.
That's TQ, bro. That SLR next to him. They're fucking chilling.
They're just trying to 2v4 both teams at once.
Actually, they're 3 up.
Yeah, AL is going to go 1v4 again.
Oh, that's a good nade.
Team Queso, though, I want to see not get distracted with this because make sure that Death
Damn.
don't
I told you that Tim Liquid dead.
But we see the mini map in the top.
I've never seen them lose, honestly.
Everybody peppering Team Liquid right now.
They're fine.
Mowing down the
No,
grass
on him.
there.
That was their play on him, yeah. I don't know how.
Wait, he touched it with the Deagle.
Down and out. It's Team Queso actually picking up some of those eliminations, which are going to go far for them. Granted, they've only had
there he is, the guy with the mouse.
Will not be able to make it.
What do you mean by that?
The guy with the thing with his mouth wide open. That's what I meant.
It's like,
Yeah, maybe whenever I see Coops get a kill, but that never really happens anymore, so.
I dropped 7 in one game today.
And then how many you drop, like, in the whole day? 8?
12 or 13.
Yeah, trash.
Those double points here so far.
How many did Nomi drop, huh? Or Lord? Hmm?
The only 2
I
teams
have the most kills than more.
Okay.
Alright.
Weirdo.
They don't?
Inco Gaming, and now
Oh, I have one more kill than me.
trying to hit that rotation, but when you've gotten Death Wolves
Who had one more kill than you?
on Fran, who has been isolated out, maybe sent forward to go ahead and
fucking
scout
owns
that
you.
You let Koa out-frag you? God damn.
Koa 7-7K. He's a fucking Rebel fan. Are you kidding me?
Attention coming in from Team Queso, who needs all the aggressive nature that they can get. And
Fuck North.
Dude, this just proves that Revo's the better American player than you.
SLR just has the time and the space.
Do you know Shifan from Nova Hyford? No, never heard of Shifan before.
I love this from Team Queso. They recognize, okay, we're in the late game now. We had our hard cover. We got good position. Now they're going to be...
This guy's not doing nothing with the Uzi, bro. What's he doing?
Well, what the fuck you want him to do with the Uzi, bro?
Definitely looking to take advantage. But like you mentioned, trying to keep in the back of their mind SLR. You would hate
I think the last one up is Fran for BBD.
They do get aggressive and try to get those eliminations onto the Death Wolves. Death Wolves,
big booty women.
Eliminations here. Game number 1.
Big dicks.
Big black.
Let's see if they can make it out of that next circle. By the way, Royals of War did something quite unique. They go ahead and leave their compound, send some of the remaining teams, Victex included, straight on to B.
Yo, is this a low win or what?
Only last man they're standing of B-Bold because they whittled them down to a solo and have thus regrouped up near
Good smoke.
that cover. Very impressed with the way they decided to do that. Currently sitting on 4 eliminations. B-Bold, though, on 5. And Death Wolves, I mean, look, a 10. Despite anything, that is such a good game, even when you don't have double points. If you're getting double-digit eliminations, that is, in my books, a very good game.
BBC Nation? What?
Because Death Wolves, they were a team in the Brazilian qualifiers who were just farming the lobby, and their main strength was their aggression here. And we can see when they start to play their game, they do pretty well at it. So 10 eliminations going their way. I'm looking at Team Queso, though. We can see on the mini-map, they're trying to decide what they should do next, but it looks like a lot of them just loaded up in vehicles, anticipating the next circle shift, and there we go. Next circle shift will favor Team Queso a little more. They have some time to kind of pump the brakes here. Curious to see which direction SLR go, but yeah, the Death Wolves, they want to flush out Team Queso without a doubt.
I mean, they really do. If you think about their average placement at 7.72 per game, they're elims per game are quite high in comparison with the people that are around them, right? The next underneath them.
Sixless, I heard that name already in PMC. Is it you?
So
What?
no strangers to that fragging power and having those pop-off moments, because when they do, they just skew towards the double digits. And you were curious, where is SLR going to go? Well, Royals of War, they've got...
What are you spraying at, brother? No one's fucking peeking. There isn't a hill glitch on the roof.
A lot of that time focusing. Welcome back.
You have 2 mags left. Alright, buddy, like, settle down.
You've been looking pretty powerful thus far, and I love that we're just kind of riding this hill line, overlooking, not necessarily overextending, but Victex, no stranger kind of
Death Wolves win.
being able to put that pressure to allow the rest of the team to focus on getting us.
Both Koi and Victex kind of playing the off angle, trying to get that grenade knock to really open this one up. So definitely got to keep an eye on those 2 individual players. And we're going to have 2 different battles, pretty much. The battle for the East and the battle for the West. And on the West side, Team Queso, Deathwolves still going at it. Finally starting to see some smokes. Milo's going to be pushing out here with the buggy, trying to get some intel.
Brother, he is one.
Right there.
That's tough, but at least
bro, it's not the swiper.
Use the cover from the smoke before it dissipates to make sure that you are healed up.
Is there any slot for Indian teams in World Cup? No.
We're not going to make this easy for you. This is going to be relatively open. There goes the mollies. And well, let's see. Remember, double points on the line. And
Did I play in PMC? No.
With 4 squads remaining. We're looking at Team Queso, SLR, Royals of War, and Death Wolves.
Royals of War on the opposite end actually popping off too, but this is a big fight right here. Death Wolves, they are feeling it here this game, still alive. Here comes the initial knock with the vehicle here. That's going to open it up here, Tiff.
Yeah, but look at the flank that we've already talked about. You got Radaboy on that furthest south area, finally tuning back into where they are. That play zone restricting in about 50 seconds, and we are just...
That play zone restricting about 50 seconds! Why did she say it like that?
LR just gets disintegrated from a multitude of things. Frag from Royals of War will be one of them.
Why did the one Deathwolf guy rotate all the way down?
Do, especially towards the end game.
Also, why is that guy jumping?
Double points out here.
Why are you going for the thirst, brother? There's one up, just go kill him.
Down to just 2. Very separated. Now you got to take into consideration Royals.
Probably holding down ROW, so they don't pick over where it started.
Terrain information.
Are they AFK? What the fuck's going on?
To get their winner chicken dinner.
They're both healing,
Juancho. They definitely did what they needed to do, right?
And they didn't look like they were doing anything,
towards the north. They have to rotate anyway, so decide to go wrapping all the way through north, clear out their next threat. Now they just have to worry about Team Queso. Now Team Queso is already down to 2 players.
They're lucky DW 2v4 or not?
Pressure on because Death Wolves on the
they
other side
DW just not lose these.
So
they're fucking with time teams.
Your player health.
Or if PUBG commentators get minimum wage, casters like Hodrix and all them, they get around like 10 to 15K for one split. So like 1 month of casting.
Behind the boulder, here goes the res, courtesy of Tonka. What's Team Queso going to do? They're not going to be able to extend
being a pro player become a casting. What the fuck?
Nobody wants to listen to you, kitten.
Nice knock right there too, and that's going to allow them to push up just a little bit. Now get into the grass here. Avoid those
Think you fucking blows. Holy shit.
Silence, the last one alive for Team Queso here. No meds to go with it either.
Wait.
So this is it. This is where we are, and they are spotted, tagged, and bagged.
That's tough. Going out with
all right, Rose should win.
Now
wait, RW has double points, I think.
Now you gotta look at Radaboy. Radaboy went rogue, kind of gone
to
the center of circle here for the end game.
ROW.
Well, Cole goes.
So they had double points yesterday.
Everyone's kind of maneuvering around, trying to find whatever cover. Victex coming in with the vehicle, lets it ride, and now the child comes in.
There's 2 teams got double points. No way, I mean, fucking TQ and RW had.
No. The 1v3 right now.
What are you waffling about? Uh-oh.
And that should do
what the
hey.
What the fuck?
He's in the car.
Get the winner chicken dinner with the grenades here, Tiff.
Yeah, they just gotta hit the collapse, and they don't even need to check.
Wait, he should have had both of them, low-key. He should have had both of them, dude.
Maybe Reflections knew what was going on.
TQ had double points and still fucking through. Dog shit out players.
But needed to connect it together to find major success. And if they kick things off with a map run on Erangel, that's what I call.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't believe it. All right, I didn't believe it, but now I have to believe it. 13 eliminations, almost 2,500 damage done.
Respect and J7 and
Right. I believe they tossed 28 total grenades here in game number 1. Maybe all they needed were the double points here, Reflections.
Yeah, maybe that was the motivation, right? I could feel it yesterday. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's like they weren't the best team yesterday, but
is NRG gonna cook tomorrow with double points or not?
Something special about Royals of War. I think they're about to tear it up, and they did. Well done from them. But it was also a victory for a lot of teams that haven't been necessarily doing the best, right? Team Queso, for example, 3rd place. They'll take that all day, every day. I mean, it is their double points after all, right? Death Wolves, who haven't, they've been there. We've talked about them, and we even called them the biggest surprise on day 1. But they slowed down a little bit. But they ramped it back up. Map number 1 here on day 4. So well done from them, 12 eliminations. Now, they don't get double points today, but that's still going to be something they are truly happy to get. But yeah, Royals of War stealing the show, 13 elims, and a winner for chicken dinner. That drop was heartbreaking. I hated seeing it. Couldn't stop it. Couldn't stop it, man. But is what it is. Tiff, I want to go to you first. You called it, and you called it perfectly, right? When that zone, I believe it was stage 3, stage 4 popped up, you're like, man, those teams from the West, they are going to go through the gauntlet, and they did. And we lost at least 6 teams as they rotated to the new zone from the west side.
Yeah, and this is exactly where Death Wolves was able to focus the large majority of those teams, take advantage of it, and really bolster their eliminations. Now, SLR here focusing on Team Liquid, which I love this replay right here because it's the moment that you see Royals of War just after this start realizing SLR is going to be that big threat for their win objective for this map. And as soon as they go through and clear them out, that for me just sealed the deal. But at the end of the day, Death Wolves was in the thick of it the whole time.
They were, but I mean, that speaks volumes about what they can do, Dave. They're in the thick of it, but they stay alive. Now, this play here, I was like, hold up. Royals of War, don't throw it now. Please don't throw it.
He's over here. You know what? I just realized every single bonus points day, game 1, the winner chicken dinner went to a bonus points team. You had N-Hyper, Group A.
Damn.
Exactly. You had
18 points for doing absolutely nothing for Tequila.
So today we'll really be able to tell if the curse of the
46 points kind of crazy, right?
chicken dinner is legit or not.
That is a little bit crazy.
It's crazy. I hope it's not. Yeah, it is crazy, isn't it? It's not a curse yet, right?
Titan is cooked.
Right now, it's technically not a curse. You're right. When it comes to double points, a double point.
Okay. He wants to fuck you or something, dude.
Dick Rider is fuck, bro, right? You always got skill up.
Crazy. The glaze was insane.
On the second page, 9 through 16, I believe.
Team KS with 18 points for 5 kills in a 4th place, or whatever they got.
16 and Hybrid there in 9th place, 1 point. So.
You play Blood Strike instead of watching this shit show? Nah. I gotta pray on NA's downfall.
Well, but let's take a look at overall, Tiff. Who do we got in first place? Well, no surprise, Team Liquid. In fact, their lead, it's still the same over Alpha 7, but Royals of War jump up to 6th.
Yeah, it's tough, right? Team Liquid have a 5-point game there, and as soon as you say, yes, they've jumped up to 6th, they came into today in 11th place overall, really trying to capitalize on those bonus points. So if they're jumping up to 6th just now, so long as there is no real curse here and they just keep on that movement. Now, granted, 4th place overall at the end of our 3 weeks is you're not in a safe space, right? You want to be top 3, and just seeing how first week initially shapes out for a lot of our squads, it's been quite interesting. What you got to really is that
you got another meeting with Ralph?
That was a 1-point game for them on Erangel. So
another 1-hour meeting of that fucking European CAC.
From them, but when you jump on over from 9 through 16, it's the teams like SLR. They kind of make it towards that mid-pack of the game, Dave, but they cannot get out of that kind of bubble.
I'll take the 2 eliminations of Titan Gaming, though. I'll take it, all right? Double, will you? All right, hey, it's 4 points. I'll take it all day.
Take what you can get, man. Titan Gaming, Super Lazy Reflex. I feel like those two just get themselves back and forth. They're unfortunately at the bottom of the standings, right? I saw somebody in the chat say it's just unacceptable.
The best lap time will work in that last.
Today, they continue to just hammer home and.
Well, NRG is the best inning work, and they're fucking ass. So like.
Well, we knew that. And we also knew about the lap time war being asked too, but.
I mean,
School up Map Brazil over EU.
Of the double point stay for the team.
Brazil good, bro.
To live up to expectations. Will it truly be labeled a curse? We're gonna find out when we come back. We're about to hop into map number 2. We're going to Miramar after the break.
Who will be the champion of PMSL Americas?
In my opinion, in terms of the current performance, Alpha 7 should be the champions.
Alpha 7 or INF?
For me, us will be the champions from PMSL. I really believe in our work, the job that we are doing all these months. We are pushing very hard, so I believe in us to win this tournament.
For me, also, we should be the champions of PMSL, but if you don't include us, it should be Alpha 7.
Who will be the 4 teams that qualify to the PMWC?
I would say Alpha 7, Influence Rage, maybe Team Liquid, maybe B-Bolt, maybe us. I give 5, but I give a bunch of maybes.
I would say Alpha 7, Influence Rage,
I'm hungry as fuck, and I don't feel like listening to these fraudulent players speak.
Us, you're talking to them right now.
Shut the fuck up, Starlight. Yeah, us. Yeah, guys. Yeah, us.
In my opinion,
maybe
Sorry, it's just the hates.
ROW, I'll say.
The best Latam team said ROW. Valid.
in my opinion, B-Bolt.
Alright. Just want to watch Bloodstrike. I played it for the first time today. Does it hit the same? Did you like Bloodstrike? And also, don't fully judge the game until you hit like legendary, like the max rank. Because like once you hit diamond, you start getting a lot of the high rank players in your lobby, so like it's fire.
This update is on bettering your gaming experience, so we've added a series of improvements. First, we've added quick action functions. Starting now, you can tap to repair all items at once on the loadout page, and you can open multiple gift packs at once in your inventory. We've also improved the firearm status at the start of the match. During the preparation stage, firearms will be reloaded by default and will be set to full auto firing mode. These improvements all aim to save your time while improving efficiency. Additionally, you can now earn EXP from Metro Royale matches. In other words, playing Metro Royale will now contribute towards raising your player level. If you bring a companion into Metro Royale, they will also earn companion EXP. Chapter 20 also brings brand new honor rewards and collectibles. What's different this time is that after you get certain gold collectibles, they can be displayed in your personal space of the main lobby. You also have the chance to unlock home collectible decorations. Place them in your home to show them off to your friends. With the new version update come enemies who've already infiltrated Metro Royale's Arctic base and Misty Port. While you're out exploring, stay vigilant in these areas, as Striders are active there. Oh, and we've also added 2 new firearms in this update, the P90 Cobra and P90 Steel Front. Don't forget to try them out. That sums up all the new Metro Royale content. Chapter 20 is about to begin. Hop into PUBG Mobile Metro Royale and experience it for yourself. We wish you all successful evacuations and bountiful loot.
Sixless on crack again? How am I on crack? What did I do to be on crack? The people who fucking made the background music for this shit's on crack. This shit is...
Connection starts.
It's starting in 5 minutes. Something like that.
5 minutes, I'll get up.
Alright, so let's see. ROW had like a 40-point game, so that puts them like here or somewhere. Puts them somewhere decently high, okay? 6th place, I think, maybe? And then Death Wolves moves up to 4th.
I'm Taylor Reflections Noble, joined by Mustache.
Alright, chat, I have scrims that are a tournament in 1 hour from now, so I'm going to stream game like 4 and 5.
Take the victory, and they do it in a strong way. 1st place, but also 13 eliminations. Now, Deathwolves, don't discredit them. They are catching up, and we even have some spicy takes from production, but more on that later. Dave, we added to map number 2, which is going to be Miramar. I can't wait to get into that one. We've had some teams perform very well on Miramar in the past. More specifically, Alpha 7, who got wiped out from Team Liquid. So they're looking to go into map number 2, improve. Their consistency is still there.
Let me ask, are you still going with Royals of War, by the way? Game 2.
Without I don't back down. Are you still going with Titan Gaming?
Listen, they had their best game. The rest of the day, nothing but 1s and 2s, man. I believe in curses, all right? I found a chicken head one time. I broke my arm the next day. So I think the game 1, true story. The game 1 curse is...
Be right back, chat. Gotta get my soup.
Alpha 7 probably a little upset after their game 1 performance, so definitely keep your eye on A7. They're a team, they like to come back with vengeance, you know? I don't believe if there's one team in the lobby that don't let a bad performance get them down, that's where I was going with this, it has to be A7. And we've seen it time and time again.
A7. Don't let things get them down. I actually agree with that, and I think they're one of the teams that I could say is ironclad when it comes to their mental, more so than any other team here. Team Liquid would be a close second, though, given how they did recover yesterday, as we talked about in the pre-show, losing 4 straight games in a row, and then an explosive 98 points because they had double points yesterday. 98 points over 2 games was very, very impressive. Now, the only thing, though, that's interesting, Tiff, is Team Liquid, Alpha 7, they were the ones who fought on Aragon Map 1. It was Team Liquid who took down Alpha 7. Alpha 7 got 1 of the Team Liquid members, but that was it. I wonder if that's going to be a reoccurring theme based off of rotations and their landing spot, specifically on Erangel. But if they do fight on Miramar, Team Liquid takes on Alpha 7 on Miramar, there might be something to that, Tiff.
There might be. I mean, clearly we've identified that these are 2 of the strongest teams of our 16 that are competing here, and it's been really interesting.
Hola, chat, I'm back! I got soup! Some hot! AGG got A7 bench players, so that's why they're top 5. Oh, I got a PO bench player, so that's why they're points. Just flex out? Dude, chat, I'm saying I'd be flexing on him. How to let him know. You gotta let him know what's up.
Yeah, people are gonna have targets on their back, especially if you've been performing so standoutish, and I think that's kind of what's happening, right? As soon as you get that opening knock, they're like, oh my gosh, that's Alpha 7. We need to make sure that we can take some of their players.
Is she fucking stupid?
And I think that's kind of what's happening, right? As soon as you get that opening knock, they're like, oh my gosh, that's Alpha 7.
When you get the opening knock, you don't know who the fuck it is. You only know who it is if you kill them.
Need to make sure that we can take some of their players away from them, deny them the ability to go into some of these end zones with their full power.
So yesterday, Miramar, at least the second Miramar that we saw, it was interesting in the first Miramar because Death Wolves took them out. Will there be a repeat? So Death Wolves versus SLR. SLR needs to improve to do it as we head into Miramar. Without further ado, Mustache Dave, Spider Tip, take it away.
Yo, let us do exactly that. And I think you opened us up, Reflections, with a lot of good talking points, right? The first Miramar of the day pulls up all the way towards that western side by El Pozio. And then the second one of the day decides to go as far south as humanly possible. We saw NRG Galaxy putting themselves in a really solid position when it came to that, but unfortunately were not able to defend their terrain against Team Liquid. But from some of the squads, be curious to see where they decide to drop on down. You can see Influence Rage. Maybe they're going to kick things off on that southern side, Dave, and well, only a matter of time.
Yeah, you sure hope so. They got those double points going for them here today, and you know we were chatting about it on the break. It is really like the battle of the utility. Just looking at the last 3 top teams from last game: Royals of War, 28 grenades, Death Wolves 18, and then Team Hazel with 12. Not to mention all their smokes they use to, you know, allow them to have that soft cover to make those moves happen and maneuver outside of their hard cover from their compounds, right, to try to get those takes, those eliminations. And when you look
you think No Hyper can dominate again? No.
1 or 2 grenades thrown. So
I don't think he'll ever dominate again.
Teams that are utilizing this utility to the maximum, they're performing better here. So hopefully that will be the case for a lot of these other teams when they're looking at the volume that you mentioned on the break from these top teams like Team Liquid, Royals of War last game, but A7. I guarantee you, almost every single game is probably consistent with the amount of grenades they use every game. So hopefully the bottom
they seem good. Something is missing. Yeah, good players in their team. That's what's missing.
in general.
Among a few things.
A game of resource management, and that seems to be very typical from what we've seen with some of our teams, right? If you go into endgame specifically yesterday, we had this moment where there was like a 1v3, and it's just one member of
Startup, you're missing Kindness, you're missing QZZ,
turned the tides of the last fight.
you're missing GK first, you're missing Rin. Wow. Their best 4 players they've ever had, they're missing. It's crazy.
At least for that endgame, you can really turn the tides. But as soon as we see SLR popping in the whip, hitting the rotation, we know where that initial circle has pulled, and maybe they wanted to carry out the momentum yesterday from our Miramar drop number 5. We're going south, so NRG Galaxy, N-Hyper, 9Z already finding themselves with good positioning, but NRG is going from that mainland and just heading south towards the island.
Yeah, we did.
I'm buffing the stream. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like the stream right now.
Be favoring the southwest portion of the Miramar map, and we do have the Prison Island and Los Higos in play, so that will be. But you made a great call out. NRG not wanting to deal with the early to mid game clown fiesta when it comes to the rotates, and they're going to be the only team actually opting to rotate down here south first. So we'll see if that goes their way. Fate, though, also still going to be up there.
Is NA still getting dominated? Yeah, they're still last.
Do shift up to the north, but I feel like with NRG, we're looking at them right now. I want to see them cook a little more. I feel like that's here in this tournament.
Welcome back.
Woo, NRG, let's go.
I know.
What am I slurping? Launches meat under the desk. That's why he just not got back, you know?
Yeah. Oh my god, dude.
Who let this Coops guy back?
If a Coops guy joins the fucking VC and toast me to stream, I'm gonna shake some ass.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Thank fucking god.
Hillsides together against Team Liquid and such. If you're already sending 3 of your 4 players down towards that island, right to the eastern side of Los Higos to
Chat, I'm gonna play this tournament with 0 warm-up, by the way. I haven't played in like a week, so like, I'm about to get cooked.
There's
a bunch of fucking AIs in that game, buddy. You're fine.
Hit that win in day number 2, and it was on Miramar.
Okay, true. Yeah, you can't hate it. So we'll see what they can accomplish here. Definitely a squad that needs some points here to kind of play catch up on the overall leaderboard. They could be set with N-Hyper, so both of these North America teams will be.
Hi, Melody.
Circle number 1. But talking about circle number 1, 9Z, okay.
Melody, Juancho said a very bad no-no word. You should never buy him food again.
He's lying.
I'd never lie.
Teams trying to fight for that
Yo.
centralized hilltop. In circle number 1, also in the area as well, probably with the same game plan. So we might have a
What's the end of the clip where it's the very bad word?
What spot does NA had to be in for them to be good again? Make it out of the region?
Talking about that specifically with N-Hyper, 9Z already landing inside that initial circle. Well,
if our NA team gets 4th, then they're no frauds.
It's going to be Team Queso.
Yeah, they're actually pretty goated if they do get 4th.
Team Queso still looking to kind of put threat on the terrain, and I love that Milos here at least has the vehicle, right? Because one thing about Miramar, the open areas,
no way INF's not top 5 today, right? Like they got double points, you know, like
structures that you can use in some of these moments. You just have to go with
wait,
the
there's a
hills
pretty
catch people
considerable
so
gap between 12 and 11.
Let's
go.
Not really able to pick off anything.
Damn, they're the best, the worst. You know what I mean?
Put the pressure on you, but so
For real.
is Furia.
Yeah, and these Miramar are so interesting with all the different dips. You never really know if there's going to be like a solo player in one of these.
Imagine being a fucking partner team and dead fucking last. Holy shit,
so,
bro.
Going back to NRG, it looks like they did those islands.
Actually, no, pick me up.
South, and they're gonna be pulling
I regret everything I just said about your Dookie roster. Please pick me up, anybody. Please.
Guys, Juancho.
All these squads in the north are now making the great migration.
Traps, why are you trying to get Melody to marry you? She's not gonna marry you, little bro.
Zone number 1. That's how long gonna be in the blue still, taking their time, but besides that.
She doesn't like your kind.
Oh
yeah, that's what Melody said to me. That she said she doesn't like your kind. I don't know what that means. So can we cancel Melody for racism? What tournament does top 4 qualify to? World Cup.
being out here in the blue.
We're good. We're good. I put speed songs to repeat.
Maybe some of those rotations where they were just getting caught between multiple teams.
Speed songs go crazy.
Speed songs?
Okay, Mythic jumping out a little too early right there.
Losing
half of their health and immediately spotted.
Is Mythic real?
No.
There from Inco.
What is sending the best player to go fucking scout? Okay, and then
Team Liquid still looking for a way to get into that next circle, but when you lose one on rotation, in particular,
Hey man, I'd always scout.
who was one of the highest fragging
yeah, you're the
players on your
fucking
team, you
worst
gotta
player in the
continue
fucking
to
game,
line
buddy.
it.
You're
It's like,
fucking
no,
ass.
we
Oh man.
understand the risk of what is happening here. I'm going to at
Dude,
least
who
try
joined,
to save that
dude?
if possible, but
Coops, who scouts on your team?
to get out of dodge just quickly enough,
Huh?
and Nico's like, all right, we'll
Who scouts on your team?
Yeah, and Gary's trying to show
Me.
off too. Remember,
That makes sense.
subbed in today.
Makes so much sense, Poncho.
Damage and elimination as possible because that was questionable for some people I saw in the
you
chat.
silly Billy.
In the pre-show we were talking about it because in a bit
Because Mythic died scouting, so we were like, or Poncho said, why did they send their best players scouting? And I was like, hey man, I always scout.
working in tandem almost with
You know?
to go back
Because the worst player has to go
That's
scout.
definitely telling the play field. But gonna be subbing in Gary here tonight, so definitely a squad to kind of see.
So Jim at 6 now.
With a new player performing here. Game number 2, Miramar.
on that for sure. Deathwolves right there on that picture in pictures. We get a look of where that
This is
circle
looking like a
headed towards,
NHP
and
win.
Kind of more of that great migration. SLR
Never mind.
obviously still in the blue, very
Okay.
B-bold from the
Yeah,
north.
it's not
Taking
good.
time, honestly.
E7 win,
It's
E7 win.
respectable, right? Because those
Bro doesn't know who E7 is.
to work on improving on your timings.
Nah,
of your
energy
rotations,
win,
whether or
energy
not
win.
you get in
Coops, if E7 win this, I'll give you $1 billion.
I'll kick some ass.
and Deathwolves, you know,
I
couple
see
down.
7, please, please, please.
Want to keep that moving. Nothing on the board. Just
6, that was the next thing.
How much dollars?
What I
$1 bajillion. I'll buy NGX and then give you a raise.
moving into their initial drop spot and want to set up there, and a lot of
And since I own NGX, I'm dropping half your team and getting you good players, okay?
circle will go.
Me.
No, he's a good player, as Honcho.
Poncho, let's be realistic
he's
here.
dropping you then.
Up in the southern part of Tumasera,
Uh,
E7 on the east side, and still going
If
back
I'm
to
not
where
good, then
they
what the fuck is
can't seem
Lufa?
to catch a
We'll
break
definitely
right
not
now.
drop those
Almost
kills to
every
fucking
single
Rahul.
time we tune in with them, they're getting shot from
Honcho, did you even go positive in the qualifiers?
Let alone fucking half of his KPs. Hell yeah, I did.
Are you sure?
I'm fucking sure.
Liquid, they are going to be safe for now, but they are going to have to be
6.
careful
TT is lying.
because, you know, they're going to be down a member very
Yeah, me
early
too.
on, and they're going to be stuck between both of the
Alright.
teams.
I remember Valak saying he went negative.
Nice, dude. You kidding me, dude?
NRG did not pick him up.
Inco and SLR.
NRG picked me up.
The only 3 teams remaining not in the new play
My
zone.
papa wouldn't say that, dude. Come on now.
Wait to see. And
Even if
T7,
I
though,
did.
their macro has been quite strong, always finding themselves in a powerful position when it comes to those rotations here in stage 2, specifically a building, rooftops to work with, and we'll have plenty of information. My only issue with them is being able to time some of this good positioning.
Nice,
with the
David.
rotations with
Titans finally get 10 points a day? Dude, they're averaging like 20 a day.
that will likely keep trying to rotate, and especially when B
Team Liquid's averaging like 70 a day.
on that southern area.
Yeah, I believe we just saw there B Bull losing 1 player.
Holy place, no?
Looks like David did take
All I'm saying is Team Liquid in 2 games today got more points than NRG has in 18 or 19.
but it is going to force them. I mean,
Just saying. Just saying, guys.
talking about the meds, the nades, the smokes. Like, you want to keep that in the pocket for that mid to late game, and they're already being forced to use it.
When is NRG double points day? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Maybe take that next
Same with A7 and Deathwolves.
pick up some well-known resources.
Yep.
Deathwolves, though, owns a compound, a few vehicles to boot, and NRG very similar to what.
What if NRG just has a banger game and passes Nova, becomes the #1 NA team?
Working this
Oh,
terrain.
I would literally
Minecraft.
Right now, trying to
pull my
find
pants down
any
if that
more on the
happens.
Deathwolves, maybe
Mm.
at least show
Yummy.
presence for
Or maybe-
players who
What?
don't allow someone to walk
Oh,
up on
double
you.
yum.
shit,
What?
okay, what the fuck?
Bro.
You have N-Hyper
That's what I would say. My name was Scoop.
spread out,
Dude, guys, we got props to guest star right now.
giving away all those audio cues. Someone could make a chow.
Dream gas in my podcast.
Let's spice things up. My axe.
But you're not going to get the especially if they're in the buildings.
Let's see. Can energy hold off DW?
Nope.
Fuck no.
Some new armor laying
Alright, look at J7. He looks concentrated.
Dude, look at Spec, your bestie, dude.
Motherfucker, he's not concentrated. He can barely see.
In the next circle, you will have a fight at your hand. So
J7 was actually locked in, bro. Look at him. He's dropping 30 kills this game.
They had to put a favor instead of fucking J7 right here, bro. And that's his reactions and everything.
Trying to relay that intel to their squad mates, making sure they don't get pushed from behind. But, SLR.
Oh yeah, SLR.
The foothills in the zone. Welcome. How's it going? Still 4 up.
Gotta do what you gotta do, and finally making it on in. Now, we knew Entity 7 and Inco Gaming were just around here, so trying to position their vehicles to allow them to cut off some of those sight lines. But Team Liquid,
dude, close your mouth.
Talking about it, specifically what we saw in some of the early drops before making it into that end of the game series yesterday, is that on these initial rotations, they
you're
finding all of their squads getting
one of
caught
those.
out. Now that we've lost out on 2 of their biggest fraggers, Chief and Mythic, things are going to be tough. We noticed Ayala yesterday was able to really hold down at least the rear, look for that information and make sure no one is able to walk up behind them. But when you're already down to a duo this early on with all 16 teams still up, it can be tough to try and navigate from there.
Yeah,
Get him your email, dude.
Trying to be a pest right now in the lobby. They're taking shots and everything. But if there's ever one player that you want to have alive as a solo, it definitely is Ayala. We've seen him in this tournament like 2 days ago be able to get really high placements as a solo, but they don't.
Dude, chat, Melody might be the GOAT. She get me Diablo 4.
You saw him pop off and clutch.
The hell?
So we'll see.
She get it for you too if you want it.
Can accomplish here, but talking about teams looking to accomplish something here in game number 2. Alpha 7, 1 point in game 1. They've got 2 eliminations here so far on the edge up here in the northwest.
Well, sounds like it's already a better drop for them here in Miramar. Now, this is very typical to where they be. You call them out being in that northwestern side of things, right? They typically were landing very much in the north of Miramar, which is why they had so much success in that drop number 2, because the zone originally pulled up there. So now that we see it just keep pulling away for them, they're going to have to
chat, I think I'm not gonna stream the tournament because it's a tournament. And we have a sub today, so I want to be like full focus on like helping our sub out and stuff and positioning.
And if you want to take them down, that will free up some space, because look at
got your positioning ass up, boy.
Push in and really collapse around where Alpha 7 wants to rotate to. It's going to be tough, so you have to do something about 9Z here and now.
Yeah, and it looks like Elite trying to stay back as long as possible in the buggy to really pinpoint exactly what A7 are doing, if they're fully committing to the push or not. It does look like a crate was over here as well, so A7 taking a pit stop, possibly getting that level 3 gear. Looks like Elite now grouping up with their teammates. Oh, or at least trying to. Not quick enough.
Very tough there. We see Team Liquid and both 9Z having some issues. Simple on your screen. Trying to find some angles. There goes the frag over the hill. He pops in the vehicle once to engage, but it does enough.
27,
Simple
26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15.
Okay.
Favorite age, 13, 12.
From behind.
Energy, are you watching this?
Motherfucker, you're the one that's with minors.
Wolves, though, Royals of War on the opposing side.
Me?
And well, we're from a distance.
I'm the one that gets groomed, okay?
Pressure. The trades come through straight from Inco Gaming, and now you do have
Chat, after this game in any stream, by the way. I thought I'd have way more time, but you know.
Called it on Erangel.
Only 2 games. I thought I was going to watch 3.
Central, but the only thing is, it's Federal, last standing for them. So to make the most of it, granted, they're on 0. Royals of War. Yeah.
The curse. Down to just a duo. They got the Death Wolves and Inco on top of them.
What
the
the
curse. Not like this. Okay. DBS shots coming in clutch.
As soon as you mentioned the curse, Tonka's like, what about a curse? Sure, we fall down. Tonka last standing. We've done over 550 damage, but only one elimination to show for it. Inco Gaming, they say, see you later, Royals of War. Enjoy that big points of 46
I don't get it, bro.
points.
Every team who wins, they die first next game.
See it's real here tonight, so
You're gonna get touched.
Done here and dusted for this Miramar.
Nice, J7.
Trying to toss out some smokes, buy themselves some time.
Are you gonna continue the stream now? No one.
NRG hearing those shots, trying to push up across the road here. But the Death Wolves, they're gonna be a squad right between both NRG and Inco. See if they can lay a trap here and really catch either of these teams off guard.
Damn, Fate! Who cares?
Shots right there.
Death Wolves have fallen. Inco
was this Uno kill? My god.
Two teams that are in the double
J7 is not locked in, bro. Let me tell you.
Hey, J7 hell locked in, bro.
There from Royals of War, but
he's locked in watching Killfeed now.
Bro, oh, Team 13 just stopped Team 9?
Starting to get in the mix straight onto Fury, and I'm nervous about
Oh,
that, right?
if Fury there fucking comes for NRG, bro.
Alpha 7, Fury on the opposing
I'm
side, and
fiending for. I'm like, I need to hear Fate rage right now.
From our position here.
Yeah, and Titan Gaming.
Oh, Fate can't rage. He's gonna get smacked.
So the incentive to get a little aggressive here towards the mid game definitely makes sense. A7
I want to hear him be submissive and breathable then.
Okay.
Man, that's just okay, dude. Good try. You're very great.
Is Red House stuck in the open?
Sticking it out, Carilla looking to reposition, but
why wouldn't he?
Up here. Mafioso not able to pop in the vehicle in time.
33 bullets. Are you kidding me?
With the DBS here. Let's see if Titan Gaming get the bait, take the fight with Furia. A7 still got Mafioso right between them.
Look, I'm not comfortable
yeah,
with this either, but maybe Frag's biggest win here, and the crest. Well, there comes Rin, grabs that knock immediately. Talk about that aggressive. We wanted to see the full elim does come through.
Ren should win this.
See, Furia looks for the swing. It could potentially
fucking dog shit you player.
The upper hand finds with a large majority of that damage. Yes, a trade comes in. So long as they're not able to get the full on the Titan Gaming NA player and Adrian.
Nice, NRJ. Are you kidding me? 13 place.
Finding angles. The nades onto an active.
Damn.
It's not going to be enough. Not when N-Hyper wants to make a play into this.
The third party from N-Hyper.
Look at the camera, man. Look at the camera. He's connected. He disconnected.
Yeah,
look at him. Look at him.
Window of opportunity to pop in the
yo, no cap. If the camera dude put his fucking camera in my face when I'm disconnected, I'm slapping that shit out of his hand.
Stumbling over them. Now Titan Gaming looking.
He's back. He's back. He's so back.
Squad wipe.
Bro's telling the fucking people around him like, yo, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck you want him to do?
That was me that one game when SRG passed us.
I remember that. Shit was funny as fuck.
Shit was not funny. We could have won that game.
That was hilarious.
And then Lufa tried to take it one before and got like half a guy. He got him low a little bit.
He like one bullet, maybe two.
The third parties really well. Now with the vehicles, Alpha 7 never fully sent back onto this, right? They're in a position where they're
right. You should have picked up
Nova Hyper win.
But Titan putting pressure not only on some of those squads.
Dude, Lufa out of everyone is the wildest pickup, by the way. Like,
Ala would have dropped more than 27. Let me tell you.
They never were able to suss out where the remnants of 9Z are.
Yeah,
if Raul can drop like what 40, what was it?
Red Hawks feeling themselves too with 3 eliminations.
Nice, man.
NRG's dead.
So maybe they'll continue to hunt
down
9Z like you mentioned.
But he didn't even knock him.
Here, NRG finally crossing the road.
This guy real?
Against N-Hyper.
Oh my goodness.
Baton might be ass, dude.
Holy shit, Spec's even worse. Just jump, dude. Just die fall damage.
That is gonna be like open season.
Heal.
They want to pick that angle.
Oh,
what was his plan?
NRG Galaxy just not gonna be able to do anything there. Picked away
just...
2 eliminations.
It's not done yet.
Big ass
pressure from behind, and Inco already here with the mini red zone, tossing grenade after the grenade. That insane shot right there on his stars in. Baton trying to hold him at bay with their own grenade.
Wait, E7 wins this game. NRG 14 plays.
Oh,
this guy's not him with the Vector, bro.
Baton
is fucking retarded.
Tally on your screen. Maybe 10 HP.
I was
forced to reassess where we're going to be positioning. Focusing on
why didn't NGX get 4v East? He was a free agent. Well, because NGX is special ed. They still.
He speaks English.
Who cares, bro? Just throw him on the roster and let him shoot people, okay? That's better than what Loof was doing.
We saw right there, they're super spread apart.
Yeah, does it even matter that Lufa speaks English, bro? Like, come on, now, dude.
Hey, bro, he speaks English just to drop 23. Like, let's be real here.
SLR still big chilling in the zone. Not moving a muscle for some time now, but Inko definitely coming out on top of that.
A lot of chaos going on. All three gaming will fall in 11th place. So now, when you look to it, top 10 teams left standing. Alpha 7 has already lost out on one.
Alright, yeah, stop glitching, Coop. Holy shit, dude.
Standing, trying to keep Titan
You were doing the same thing.
to get hyper aggressive, knowing they had double points. Well, when you've got all
Hey,
4 players up,
it's
you're still at
hot,
5
dude.
eliminations. But I say that as Rin falls, maybe a caster curse. Revo
See the OG spec? Yes.
looking clean.
Yeah, look at this. It's a little 2-1 split as well. So
East would have stolen Coop's spotlight. Lord's stealing it right now, dude.
Trying to possibly
I have the most kills in the whole team.
Cap.
It's all about the KP for you, huh? Like, dude, it's not COD, dude. It's not all about the KP.
Bro thinks it's a team deathmatch, dude. Come on, man. What about Lufa watching the back, bro? Like, those 23 kills, like, those 23 points, you know, that Lufa got you
You haven't
guys.
gotten him enough points, buddy. You're in 10th place. And 16 for the week.
Very challenging push.
We're 10 for the week.
Mm-hmm. Sure you are.
No. Yeah, you're 16 for the week, buddy.
Almost need to just bring the fight to Alpha 7.
Oh, wait, did he get to 10 today?
That you wanted to do, but how
Yeah.
are you get that open?
Wait, are you the greatest?
What you got to work with some smokes and then hyper.
10th place, buddy? Not even single digits? Like. Bro's at like the mid-tier. He's a mid-tier second page team, bro. Like, what the fuck?
That's why J7's an NRG and not you.
Oh, damn.
I'm sorry. Oh!
No way, he's gonna 1v3 again, bro.
I'm sorry, I don't get, you know, spoon-fed a fucking slot. And I land like you and J7.
Let's see,
When have I got a spoon-fed?
Nah, you suck roasting in this fucking meetings, and yeah, you're in NGX, buddy. Congrats.
And every bit that we wanted them to make happen.
Yo!
Oh my god, mafioso, dude.
We knew they were strong, but it doesn't matter because the
Wait, put on Revel. He's taking a 1v2.
here. SLR falls, Titan Gaming falls.
Oh, well, we saw it from the other pub.
Double points. Now we've got to worry about what Inko Gaming's doing. 10 eliminations. They have.
Wait, Titan passed NRG.
Gotta hide those ankles.
Motherfucker, for a while now. Like 5 minutes ago, at least.
My bad, I ain't paying attention.
Wait, E7 win, and they're gonna pass NRG too.
Motherfucker, that's what I already said.
Let's see if we can
Wait,
get
did you say that?
Wait, if I said that already, you're gonna shake some ass.
Okay.
Tough trying to crawl back behind the shack. See what we can do for that reset. It would really cost them to try and full send
this
down
stock shit ass Latam team with Choco gets second place, keeps the rest of the lobby, then E7 wins. Both of them pass NRG, no cap.
Wait, if 19 Sorai's second place, they can pass NRG too.
Wait,
on 7
you're so smart. What the hell?
Really seen too much of them on main thus far, but
So that means NRG would be what, 15th place?
Wait, are you like smartest alive ever? Wait,
it's Gary
you
showing
went head?
up, being able to do
No
some
head?
damage and allow the other team to find success.
Let's go, Gary. Team Queso. 7
Let's go,
eliminations.
Gary.
They're on
0
their double
KP.
days here, so they are just having a great time with their little 2-2 split here. I think David's still alive all the way up there in the north, but E7, they are playing together as a unit. Looks like they're trying to make a move now that Papa Blue is going to be forced.
Yeah, E7 is not winning shit.
Is bottom fragging called watching the back now?
I mean, if you actually do your job, watching the back and you bottom frag, it don't fucking matter. But Lufa's definitely not doing his job.
Wait, E7 win?
Wait, can E7 win this?
Wait, if they win, they can pass NRG.
Wait, if they pass NRG,
What is this idiot doing, bro?
E7 wins and then pass NRG and then NRG's behind them.
Overextended.
Overwatch too.
Aggression, you love to see it, but Gary trying to make a name for
Like there was an Overwatch 5 seconds ago. It's still there, man.
Right there. Was finally able to knock out Franco.
My teammates in Blood Strike.
And get the thirst.
Not even joking. These motherfuckers have never played comp before. It's like rough sometimes. They be doing some like stuff. I'm like, bro, what do you expect to happen there? We'll be high ground holding, and they'll all push to low ground and then get wiped. I'm like, brother, what was the plan? Where was the call?
Bloodstrike team fucking blows, and they should like.
I'm saying everyone in Bloodstrike blows. So no matter who I play with, they'll always blow.
Well, what if you blow?
I don't blow because I'm like the only person in this scene that has any comp experience.
No, you blow really good.
Wait, can 9Z pass NRG if they get second place?
Shut the fuck up, bro.
Are we just all doing the mathematical equations for energy to get past? Peak.
E7 has to win, and 9Z gets second.
They got the whole team here. They got the zone. They just need to let everybody come.
They just need to let everyone come, he says, and I quote.
No grenades, no
Alright.
out here in the open with the jump shot.
Where's the Overwatch at?
Able to take out Gary.
Right there.
The DBS. Now it's just Nunez, last one alive.
Yeah, but you should knock more.
The assignment too, and just
Alright.
keeps
Ain't that good.
on putting that pressure. He's like, Nunez, you're over there. We
Oh,
are
he's
full
gonna knock another.
sending when Nunez is just trying to get through the open.
No way.
Deep
Oh my.
But Hate finally.
If he had hit the shot earlier, bro.
Takes the shotgun to him, and well,
Make a team
goodbye,
queso.
Inko Gaming.
So good.
11 eliminations though, so Miramar not.
All right, buddy.
Well.
But here's Team
Queso.
What are they nading? Habibi, they're behind you.
Winner, chicken dinner. And you know, throughout that whole battle,
What's the point?
would have been dead a long
Because where
time
they
ago,
looking
but
at,
they are
bro?
still alive.
I don't know what is this guy doing?
Real?
Alright, here we go.
What?
Are we watching real gameplay? Like, what am I watching right now? Like,
Double points.
Shallow Tom's gotta be like top 3 worst regions, right? Like,
Wait, isn't this Team Queso's double point day?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, 40 points.
This is a team that's going to be getting those double points. You grab double digit.
I need someone to drop a 30 kill win in double point day.
22 just from those Zealands, a 42-point game. Maybe there's no curse.
These guys are too fucking cool for the jerseys or what, bro?
I mean, they look like they're a little bit relieved, but they know
It's probably cold, so they're wearing like a long sleeve thing.
like, yeah, it's double points. Yeah,
They can
we
wear
got
it under
It's
the
probably
jersey.
close, so they're
What?
probably wearing like a
right
long
there that they
sleeve.
want more.
Yeah, but they
And
can
I'd
wear it
love
under
to
the
see that
jersey,
hero
no?
reflection.
Question mark?
Yeah, but that shit's uncomfortable sometimes.
After all, they have to capitalize.
Yeah,
Well,
but
they
it's
wouldn't.
uncomfortable, so like I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Let's have sex.
Not only to the coaches,
Like,
but
let me
also the
put it in your
players
butt.
themselves. You know what's
Okay.
important going into today, and they're like, "Look, today
And
is
then,
our double points
let me
day.
take
We
it out,
have
and then
to
I
go
in
big."
again.
And Team Queso
I'm 15,
realizes
bro,
that,
I'm
and they
15.
have gone.
Oh,
Tiff, you
dude,
brought up a
it's
wonderful
okay, I'll
point.
wait.
Team Queso from game number 1.
All right, Drake.
Third place, 4 eliminations, not the biggest game, but game number 2.
What's wrong with waiting? Hello?
11 eliminations. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Winner, winner.
Positioning
What
was
oops.
wonderful.
Ghost, what did they say?
Hey, bro,
Showcasing why they
Nacho has
could
6
very well be
Champions
one of the
League? What
biggest
the hell?
surprise teams today.
Yeah.
Elimination spread out. Silence had the most with 4 eliminations, but the rest of them did exactly what they needed to do. So Team Queso taking the cake. But Tiff, 9Z also being second place is huge. 9Z's not been that
Moncho, I have a
well
meeting
when it
right
comes
now.
to the standings. E7,
Back.
without question, hasn't been loud,
Well.
but they get one of their biggest games
You gonna
yet.
get
Third
switched out, huh,
place,
bud?
9 eliminations. Then Nico
I'm gonna get
Gaming
subbed
showing
out.
up with 13. This was a
Thank
massive
fucking God
game for
about time.
teams who need to
Maybe you
get
can
a
stop
rise
holding
on
Luca
leaderboard.
back.
It's almost as if they've used the first.
Maybe Luke can actually watch the front this time and get kills, so you watch the back.
Yeah.
Their macros on point.
Why are they showing this again?
Why are they replaying Spec being dog shit at the game?
Later stages, but one thing that they didn't have was a building.
And they put it on slow-mo too, like, yep.
Buildings kind of anchoring.
Poncho's lucky and he region's dead as fuck. I know he said that. What did he even say? I wasn't paying attention.
Take those
What did I
buildings
say?
out of things like Miramar, right? There's just not a lot of that going into the end games. Well, they've got to fight for it, and they know exactly where they need to head. And throwing their
And it's
attention
not
on
that,
the
dude.
Ingo
Look,
game,
Energy
getting
Galaxy.
aggressive. That's more of what this is. And honestly, gaming here as well. Yes, we're getting that cusp of the final blow for Redox, but even swinging Alpha 7. Sure, you didn't expect to take a DPS to their face, but no one really does.
No, I mean, what you
No one expects to take a DBS to the face? No, quite literally everyone expects that at this point. Quite literally everyone. Dude, get this fucking, this wonderful caster out of here.
But instead, they kind of work their way in. one at a time almost, right into the DBS. So little micro mistakes right there.
I did see a nasty nade, though, onto the shack from the top of the hill. I've been seeing some beautifully placed nades as well as Molotovs. So shout out to the placements there. 42 points from Team Queso. That is massive, ladies and gentlemen. They started the day on the second page of standings, so 9 through 16. I believe with their first game performance, that put them at least on the top page, and they're going to go even higher. But you got to give the flowers to E7, Inco Gaming, 9Z, teams that needed to improve and are absolutely doing so. Titan Gaming, though, another big storyline, Dave. 16 points, right? That's big. We take those.
Yeah, you take it. I mean, the double points.
He said, what's wrong with waiting? Oh, you're talking about how much is lucky NA is dead because, like, he's what he's saying. Yeah. 80% of our pros wouldn't be pros if NA was actually popular.
They got 9 eliminations out the mix.
I mean, when NA wasn't that, I was still doing good, and I'm in America.
Brother, we're talking about like what you're saying. Like if you're a PC pro or something like that, and like I don't know any game, and you say what's wrong with waiting after talking about a 15-year-old, you know, you're getting instantly canceled, bro. It's instantly over for you. There's no comeback. Yo, Team Queso in 5th place. Yo, 3 Latom, 4 Latom in the top 8 is kind of insane, chat. I'm not gonna lie.
Team Queso skyrocket up the leaderboard, Tiff. They are now in 5th place, just behind
Who's the 4th?
Deathwolves.
Oh wait, never mind.
Right there, you're fucking stream stupid. This guy, dude. This is why this guy. He's holding Lufa down.
Lufa is the greatest player
Wait,
in
top
the game.
4 are Brazil and top the rest of the other 4 battle. That's cool. What the hell?
The TikTok is wild. Not there, buddy. Same place you're at right now. In the NBA.
Dude.
16th place.
That's not cool. Bro, we have all the Turkish teams teaming up with each other. It's not cool.
Team up with the teams in your region, bro. Come on now.
Come on, loser.
Look, you'll be around here in this pitch.
Well, I ain't have rookie Sally, no?
Yeah, they have Federals IGL.
Look, you remember when you edge out? You were over here too.
Alright, bro, chill out. Bro, we got top over here. We were like 5th and 4th. What do you mean?
But now you're not gelling and you're still over here.
So, like, we were top 5 in Americas. What do you mean?
Top 5? Okay. Why not 1? Top 1.
So I was playing against Alpha 7 and Influence Rage.
Holy glaze. God damn, the dick here and the cock.
Bro, my teammate goes, I'm blasting hardstyle in this tournament and solo pushing every fight. I won't be able to hear you 6. W, I love my teammates. Love my teammates. Yeah, it sounds like I'm just sitting high ground just shooting people for KP the entire game. Alright. It's like Apex and Warzone combined. Alright, later chat. I'm recording. I'll record the game chat and then